What up guys, today, yard work, part 3, construction. So here we are, part 3, ready to make the dirt jumps. Yahoo! Well, I know I said in the last video that we were going to do all the topsoiling last week. To be straight up, I couldn't be bothered. I had other things to do, so I figured, a couple of days break off the backyard, it'll be fine, it'll be fine. Today's mission, I'm just going to move the topsoil so that Casey and the kids, they don't have to push it up the hill. They're going to come down shortly, and Casey asked if I could do that for it. I said, no stress if you're helping out in the yard. So once I've dumped piles up here for topsoiling all the rest of it up here, I'm just going to move this clay over here and start piling up here. Then I'm going to get on the spade. So not much tractor work, a lot of spade work today. Enough ranting, let's get on with the job. We've just taken a bit out of the pile and we've stacked a little bit over there. It is time to get on the spades. What we should do, I need to grab my bike so I know how fast it is. Ooh, so we know how fast it is coming down this little hill and into this jump. Then we can gauge the steepness, the poppiness, the distance of what we're working with. So it looks not too bad from here. Get on the spades, square it up, stack it up, make it look like a dirt jump. We've got a little bit of a pile going on here, as requested by you, darling. It's ready. Oh, I'm going to go quickly grab my bicycle. Awesome, awesome. Well, we've got the old bicycle, the old steed. Do a little bit of a speed test. She's definitely not smooth, but we needed to do a little bit of working up before we attack that. I'm way too excited to even start this before we get into that, so I'm going to get into that before this. Maybe a little bit back to front, but it's going to work. It'll be fine. We'll be good. Bit of a drop in, eh? Let's have a go. Have a test. Oh, oosh. That's going to be mean. Let's have a quick another go, eh? That was sick. Yeah, that's gonna work heaps sick. Pie grab. I'm absolutely stoked with how that's turned out. Nice bit of speed coming into here, so we're about to stack this up quite nicely. Make it quite a little bit of a rutsy putsy. Oh well, it's not gonna get done me standing here filming, is it? Well, Casey's done a wicked job moving the pile. Them terraces are starting to get all covered up, but here is the lip. All the sides are stacked up. Let's go have a quick look, eh? So here's roughly the shape of the takeoff and the height of the takeoff. Just need to get a bit of nice gear in here and fluff it out, rake it out, pack it in. I've just roughly packed in all the sides so that they're going to stay and hold. Then I'll be back down after dinner. I didn't realise what the time was. We'll get some new gear, we'll fluff it up. Hopefully tomorrow we can give it a good old testy, an actual ride. So I'll see you very shortly. Alright, we're back down here, There's Bilip. We're going to go quickly do some more loads because it'll just make it easier to dig. And then we're going to carry on. Woo-hoo! see what I'm doing at all. Not much all visuals going on. We've got a lip, it's all raked out. She's all ready for a nice roll up tomorrow. So that'll be tomorrow's job. We shall see you tomorrow. Well, tomorrow is today. That's now, right now. Whew. Here we go. This is what we got done last night. Nice little bit of a rake out and smoothened up. It's a shame we sort of ran out of light and couldn't straight pack it in, but might just give it a bit of a quick roll up and maybe do a bit of a hose. But yeah, let's just get into it. We're gonna get into it. Start doing more work. For this to soak in a little bit and have a little bit of a dry out, and then we'll re-rake it and repack it. Might as well start this landing, eh? Beauty. So we've just started the little bit of a corner, just popped over. So now this is all dried out and looking heaps better to play with. We'll get into it, make it look nice, slap her up, flatten it out, and slap it up again. Possible multiple different variations of that combo. There she blows. There she blows. Whew. Looks pretty good, really. Let's take a side on look, eh? Not bad, not bad. Oh, now this sucker here is all done. Oh, nice. It just got a bit breezy. Now just to move on to the landing. We'll just keep building up from what we were just before. We're just gonna take all the dirt out from here and just build up this side here, and then just keep replenishing it with the tractor. Without further ado, let's carry on. Drink and we'll carry on. Need some more loads on the tractor to make it heaps easier. Actually, we've got to take this lot back up and I'm going to refill the drink bottle because I just bombed the whole thing. Whew. Alright, we're back in action. Let's get the tractor up and running and do some more loads, eh? You. We've got a landing shape. Let's go for a tour. Oh, looky, looky. There she goes. Bit of a landing, beautiful. Not too worried about cutting this side down because we'll probably have a tabletop landing about here coming out, and that'll be in the same alignment with this, and we'll bring the takeoff in closer. But we don't want to do any more work on this until we know that it works. Should we see if the lip's hard enough? It should be. Look, started cracking even. Oh yeah. So that's we did that this morning. I literally did that this morning. Oh, I love this dirt, eh? Dig it, hit it, ride it. Whew. Oh, and I should have chatted. Let's go and grab a bike. I'm going to go grab my bike and give this a test. Alright, well, we're back down here. We've got our helmet. I was about to say padded up, but yeah, no, I didn't put pads on. I just thought of that now, but oh well, it's too late. We're down here, ready to go, keen as mustard. The bike's ready. We're just going to move some cameras around, set some cameras up for the very first test hit of this jump. Well, we've got our bike up here. Camera 1, camera 2. I just got really nervous. Like, it still is quite a big jump, and we're going off very good guesstimations if this is the right size, speed and distance. There's a lot of nerves going on for a lot of different reasons. Do we got to rebuild it? Are we going to crash? Are we not going to crash? Are we going to land it? Is it going to be in a mint spot? Oh, I guess the more we think about it, the only the worse it's going to get. Let's just do it. Well, the top of the Roland's quite bumpy. I slid out, dropping in. Oh, I did a bit of a slide out in the soft stuff here. Oh, we're going to have to go through all of those thoughts and feelings and emotions all again. Okay, round 2, drop in, ready to go. Yeah, absolute yeah, sickness, yoo-hoo! I gave it some extra pedals for some extra brazzi, so we knew we were going to get over it. Man, I got over that easy as, far out. Let's have another go. That was sick. Safe to say, the jump worked. It's pretty solid too. Very, very little light ruts. But once we fix this rolling up and that whole top deck, we won't be pedaling uphill to the downhill. We'll make it a little bit downhill to the downhill. I'm absolutely stoked. So where the landing is where the landing is going to be. Maybe make the top deck just a little bit longer, 100 mil, 200 mils longer as we build up the face and down the sides. Oh, what a ripper. So as we fill in the landing, build it up through here, making it not so steep. The top deck's just a little bit skinny, just for my liking, just for beginnery jumps. Longevity of jumps as well, make them as fat as you can at the top, and as soon as I got a machine and a fat pile, well, I'll just chuck another 100, 200 in the face while I drag it all up. But I'm absolutely stoked with that. I'm going to do a bit of a pack-up mission and head back to the top for dinner. We like dinner on these building segments, and we'll do some more runs in the tractor. Fire up, progress. Oh well, yes, it's the evening time. Just going to do a couple of runs in the tractor, just backwards and forwards, a few runs till it gets dark. You know how we've been rolling. Nice solid effort for the evening. You can't see it, but I can. The landing is almost as wide as what it needs to be, but we need to move lots of dirt around, so we need to move. We'll go through it all in the morning, eh? Until then, good night. Ooh, top of the day da, doodah day. It is light out. Here is what we did last night. Just made the pole. It doesn't look like a lot, but a few tractor loads backwards and forwards. That is today's mission, to do heaps more tractor loads. But I was just up here having a walk around and checking out all the work that Casey did. Casey's done an awesome job. I just need to, it looks like, get a few more bucket loads up here. I was thinking last night on my walk back up to the house, I should actually put a bit of a knuckle on here. So you still have to jump over something, but it's a nice, safe dirt jump to learn on. Carry on moving the pile, stacking up the old dirt. looky, 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 looky. I know it doesn't look like much, but I tell you, with a little bit of spade magic, we can make things look heaps fancy. We have now got 2 extra jumps sitting here. If you sort of look at it from this direction here, this lip, I'm going to have to square it up a little bit more over there. Might take a little bit off the side of that landing. Bit of a step up in here. And then if you can notice, this piece here is a little bit set back. So this pile to the landing over here, from around about there-ish to the landing, we'll make it a little bit lower than the middle section, is only just bigger than this resi box. Can you kind of see? We'll just get in there with a spade and start tinkering around. Right, I'm just going to find my spade and just crack straight into it. While the dirt's still nice and moist looking before the sun attacks it some more. Just like that, the jump is somewhat built. So like I said, we're just going to put a little knuckle lump on the top, so it's still tabletop, but you can jump to the knuckle and it's still nice and safe if you don't actually clear the gap, you know. And this little pile here that we can replenish from over here with the tractor, we've just dug in that, and so we'll refill that, but that'll be roughly where the other takeoff sort of sits, and the other landing at about that point there will be extended out a wee bit for the line that's about the same size as the old resi box here. So yeah, as you can see, the 2 landings are at sort of step back, just so don't want the smaller jump to be as steep, but still going to generate enough speed. But I'm absolutely wrapped with how this is turning out. This is awesome. This is whew. But today we've got other appointments and other agendas to go and do, so we're going to leave the filming and the videos and the dirt jump making right here as it is, and you'll see us next Tuesday. We shall have this jump all finished and ready to go. Hopefully we'll be able to test the second jump by next week. Oh well, anyway team, thanks heaps for watching. Like, subscribe and all of that jazz. Yeah!
Haven't done it. The camera's right there.
What do you mean? I've done all that.